Good news on the coronavirus front. The cases are decreasing overall in Ohio. State Department of Health reporting a little more than 17,500 new cases in the past week, finally putting an end to the 8 weeks of consecutive increases. 487 hospitalizations reported over the past 7 days, as well as 29 deaths related to the virus. So new at 5, the spread of COVID-19 causing some mask mandates in some areas of the state to reappear, at least in the largest counties.
NBC4's Jonathan Jackson live in the short north. Jonathan, are we seeing this here in Franklin County?
Well, it's not, and that's because transmission levels here are so low. But in Cuyahoga County, well, their transmission is very high, and they've had to reinstate mask mandates, which has some business owners here a little cautious. While preparing another fresh brew of coffee, staff here at One Line Coffee in the Short North say they're also prepared for a potential return to masks.
We understand the pandemic isn't over per se, right? There's still COVID cases out there.
During the early days of the pandemic, business here at One Line Coffee had to temporarily shut down. And the general manager tells me that it was only last year that they reopened their doors to the public.
We've left it up to our staff if they wanted to keep, wearing masks. Obviously we still have folks that come in and out that wear masks and stuff.
But while mask mandates are no longer in effect here in Franklin County, they have been reinstated in government buildings across Cuyahoga County due to high transmission, which medical experts are watching closely.
But this is the first time in this pandemic that I have seen really a disassociation between COVID in the community and COVID in the hospital.
Dr. Joseph Gastaldo with Ohio Health says the rate of community transmission in Ohio is much higher compared to the rate of COVID patients in hospitals.
And I do think in Franklin County, if we do get to high-level community transmission, I will be wearing a mask, and I will be advising my patients of wearing a mask and following public health and CDC recommendations.
And business owners I talk with say they plan to follow those guidelines as well.
Would just kind of similarly just go along with, the CDC and the city of Columbus.
Now, I did reach out to Columbus Public Health. They told me there are no plans to reinstate a mask mandate at this time in Franklin County. But coming up at 6, I'll share with you one local business owner here in the Short North who says they're already returning to wearing masks in the store. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Jonathan Jackson, NBC4.